Alright, in this video we're going to be testing out just how good the Toadfish can coolers really do keep a beer. We'll see if it keeps them cold through multiples and over a length of time. I tell you, the things we go through on this channel for science. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down there and the bell icon so you don't miss videos like this one. Now let's check this out. Alright, we have got several things from Toadfish that I want to show you guys, not the least of which is these non-tip Can Huggies. If you hit these things, they don't fall over. They just don't, so you won't spill your drink on the boat. They'll stick to anything on the boat. You guys have probably seen us underway in the boat with these things last year, and you're going to see a lot more of them this year. But we also got the pretty cool Toadfish folding fillet board. Nice little fish cleaning and bait board. Has the knife sharpener built in. It has little non-skid feet on it. And it also folds up flat and stays magnetized so it doesn't come out. So that'll be a nice little extra bait board we'll have on the boat this year. Another thing we picked up was this. Who doesn't need an extra knife? This is the Toadfish folding fillet knife, and I'm going to tell you what, this dude is razor sharp, has a 7-inch blade, very flexible, and a nice little carabiner clip. The clip's actually on there, so when you do fold the blade back up, the tip has somewhere to go. So that protects the tip, keeps you from cutting yourself, and makes this very compact. This will fit in tackle boxes or anything. Just really nice gear, and I really like the fact that the company donates so much to oyster bed rehabilitation. These guys are really giving back to the sport and maintaining and restoring habitat that we all count on to keep our waters clean and the fish biting. But now let's get into those Huggies. So here's what we're going to do with this experiment. Who'd have thought? Now, before any of you trolls start commenting about, hey man, why you gotta drink that piss one? I don't know why I want to drink some real beer. This is the beer I like. You drink the beer you like, and let's be happy. So I'm going to load up each one of these with a nice, cold Miller Lite. Now look, when you put these beers in, if you just go like this, half the time it'll blow that little rubber thing out of there. So you want to burp them a little bit. Just peel it back, drop them right in. These are vacuum-sealed stainless steel can coolers. And I already know they do a great job keeping the beer cold, so now I'm just going to prove it. This is going to be the control beer. The sound of science. So check this out. Temperature of this beer going in. Give that a minute. We are starting at 37.3 degrees. That is our control beer. So we'll just have to get that out of the way. Like I said, the things we go through on this channel for you guys. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to finish this control beer. These beers are going to stay out here in my heated garage. Your garage right now is probably around 70, 68 degrees. These beers are all going to sit here on this table, and we're going to take the temperature of each one until they're all gone, or I'll fall over, which 6 beers is pretty unlikely to do. Alright, I'm also shooting another video at the same time on the Tactacacam Touch, and I'm putting a few clips together for that. As you can imagine, after a long day of chores in the yard, that first beer didn't last very long. So let's check out the next one. Alright, not going to lie to you, look at that. If you lift these things straight up, they'll release. But if you hit them sideways, they just don't knock over. Look. They don't knock over. So let's see what this beer temperature is. It's only been maybe 10 minutes, I know. So let's see what we got. Oh, look here. That's actually cooler than that first one. The first one was off of the top of the case. I don't know why that would matter, but 39.3. It's been maybe 5 minutes since the first one got open. Now the next comment I fully expect to get is, if you need a cooler like that to keep your beer cold, you're not drinking them fast enough. Well, this is for those of you subscribers of mine that aren't raging alcoholics. You'll like these coolers. Alright, I've been timing this since the first picture I took to put on Instagram. It's been 45 minutes. So, let's see what beer number 2 temperature is. Totally scientific. Beer number 2 temperature in my heated garage. Alright, depending on where this probe sits in that beer, it's between 39 and 42 degrees. Well, going down a little bit. This is to be expected. It's been sitting out. Not bad. Obviously not what they're designed for, but it's a scientific test. Alright, I was doing something before. That one didn't last quite as long, but it's still been over an hour since these things have been sitting out. Let's see what beer number 3 looks like. Alright, beer number 3 in the Toadfish. See how that's faring. Over an hour. Sitting out. Look at here. $39.7. I haven't touched any of these guys. They've just been sitting here. So whatever temp they went into these coolers is where they are now. And this one is clearly, I'm trying to find the coolest spot near the bottom, about 40 degrees. That's pretty good for an hour. So the test continues. All right, it's been a good hour and a half. That one's gone. Let's try beer number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beer number 5. See how that one's holding up. All right, beer number 5. Dun-dun-dun. See how the Toadfish is doing. Right down in the middle. It's been over an hour and a half, and we are at 43. 43.7. 43.6. All right, well, can we agree that that is about 43.5 degrees sitting out on this table for about an hour and a half? 43.5 degrees. Not bad. You know, I always liked science in school. All right, this is the end of number 5. Wasn't much left in that one. All right, it has been 2 hours. 2 hours, 5 of these things, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these things sitting in the Toadfish can coolers. Let's see how beer number 6 is doing. Beer number 1 was a control beer. I got it. Let's see how beer number 6 is doing. All right, so beer number 5 set aside there. Beer number 6, come on. I meant to do that. Look at this. These things, look, I'm serious. You can't knock these things over, man. If you pull them straight up, you can get them up. But if you try to do them sideways, they just don't go anywhere. All right, so beer number 6. 2 hours. Let's see. Guys, I don't think it gets better than that for a Huggy. A can cooler? Are you serious? 2 hours and it's still in the low 40s? So there you go. 2 hours and change. 5 beers plus a control beer. These Toadfish can coolers do an excellent job. You're not going to tip them over on the boat. They can handle rough seas, all kinds of stuff, and they will keep your beverages cold. I hear they work with soda too, but I have not tested that yet. So I doubt very seriously any of you guys are going to have a drink sitting in a can cooler for 2 hours. But believe me, anything you guys do out and about in the summer, these things are going to do a great job keeping your drinks cold and keeping you or someone else from spilling them accidentally. No party fouls. The Toadfish Huggies do the job, and I'm glad we got a bunch of them. So hit that subscribe button down there. Don't forget the bell icon so you don't miss videos, highly scientific videos like this one. We'll see you next time. So whatever temp is what they... Testing, see if I cut my hat off. All right, where the hell's my thermometer? Daggone it. Yeah. All right, so beer number 5 set aside there. Beer number 6, come on. I meant to do that. Look at this. Oof. Testes, uno, dos. Let go. Let go. Let go. You're not going to spill it. Unless you spill it trying to get it off the damn... There we go. Come on, let go. I meant to do that. Yeah, those little suction cup things on the bottom really do a good job. These Toadfish can coolers, which... I don't understand why I'm having such trouble getting this out. Now that's what I call an investment in party time. Ooh-wee! Wonder if that chicken's ready yet.